Hey, what's going on, trappers? I'm gonna do a quick video on how to snare coyotes. I've had trouble in the past foot trapping them, and I am right now with all this snow and everything freezing up. So we're gonna do a video on snare setup, snare locations, and what I do to catch coyotes. Now, I already did this video the other day on my phone that broke, and we caught a coyote. So I'm gonna show you. If I can get the footage off that, I'll add it on here, but I'm gonna show you right where we set it and what we caught. Now, last night, we got a deer carcass right here, and it's from a buck I shot earlier in the year. It's almost picked clean, but we have a trail cam on it. Last night, we had doubles, 2 coyotes come in and eat on it. And so now we're gonna go around in the snow here and follow their trail, find out where they came in. Now, I'm trapping in West Virginia, and you have to be 50 feet from a carcass to trap. And that's so you don't catch any predatory birds like owls or red-tailed hawks or eagles or something like that with your trap. So you can't have any animal parts showing. You can see us right here. We've got all of our traps probably 70, 80 feet, 100 feet from it, but it allows us, you know, when we put this here, it takes about a week normally. Every year I've done this, it takes about a week before the coyotes show up to this location. I mean, other places I shoot a deer and, you know, when I shot this deer, I had coyotes trying to get to it before I did. But for some reason, you know, it takes them a while before they start getting comfortable coming in here. Then I let them come in a little bit before I set the traps out. But, and you know, that's the weird thing. With my foot traps, I got a video of that I might add in here. I set them foot traps out, did dirt hole sets, and them coyotes, they came 2 days later after I set the traps, and we got video of them sticking their nose down in the snow and smelling where I was at, and then he takes off running, you know. I mean, their nose is just unbelievable. Now, the same coyotes keep trying to drag this deer off, and I keep dragging it back, and they come eat on the deer every night and don't care about my scent. But on that dirt hole, they know something's wrong, you know. So, snaring, I think, is a lot easier. And here's one of the reasons we're trapping these coyotes, too. We're right behind our goat pasture. We got these mini goats here. Say hi, Luna. Hey, honey. What you doing? And what are you doing, girl? Come all the way down here to see me. These coyotes, they haven't got after my goats yet, but they did get after my dog last year. We got a collie, and I think it was last year, my wife come yelling for me. She was outside and she was in heat. That's another thing. If your dogs are in heat, the coyotes, they come and got a hold of her, and I had to come out yelling. They ran off. But you know, there's too many of them. We got a lot of coyotes. We got a lot of bobcats around here too. And then with my farm animals, you know, they'll get our chickens. We've had troubles with that. We lost, I think 15 chickens in one night last year to a fox, which we got him too. But so if you have farm animals and you know, or you're deer hunting, this is a big year with EHD. It killed, I would say, 70% of the deer I had around here this year I found dead from EHD. So this is going to be a hard year for the fawns, and with these coyotes, I want to thin them out. So with all that BSing, let's get to it. Here's what's left of our carcass. It snowed a bunch through the night. You can see the tracks coming up through here. Yeah, you can see there's a little trail right here. You could put one if there's something good to tie to. They're going right down along this brush pile, through here, through here. These prints disappeared. This is where we caught the one the other day, right here. We caught him right. There was a trail here and here that they were taking. But I don't see any fresh tracks on it today, so let's look at this. Here's I got a dirt hole right here. They were interested, they just wouldn't commit. There's tracks all around. You can tell they were messing around it for a while. Look at their trail coming, where they're coming from. Here's where they meet back up, head right up to the carcass up there. All right, guys, we're gonna wire snare to this down log right here. They're crossing right over this log. It's pretty thick here, so they're kind of neck down. I think it'll be a good spot. Cut my snare wire. Not my snare wire, my trapper's wire. We'll wire this up here. Keep my gloves on so they don't. Try to keep the scent down as much as I can. You know, the earlier in the day you set your trap too, the better it'll be. Give more time for your scent to go away, but they can smell you for days. All right, so here's what we came up with. We got this trail, they're crossing this log, running right up through here. I've got my snare wired to this down log. I've got this trapper wire kind of stuck in the ground, wrapped around this little stick. And then right here, this is like, you stick your wire through there, that'll hold your trap up. This here's your mechanism. This is your lock that, you know, whenever this coyote, well, here, let me know, I'll touch it with my bare hands. All right, when this coyote comes through here, he's gonna catch on this. That's gonna catch him. This little piece here is a deer stop. The snare won't get any tighter than that. It's gonna stop at that stop, so the deer can pull its leg back out. But we're gonna set this up, we're gonna brush it in some more too. Make him really have to use this. All right, here's what it looks like brushed in a little more. Added some more brush over here. Both sides, added some stickers. You can see these stickers I put down both sides. That's gonna, when he's running through here, see, they know what those stickers are. You don't wanna get them. He's gonna stay right in the middle, go right up through there. Or he's gonna come down the hill from another trail up there. But it looked like they used this trail a lot last night. Now my scent, it might take them a night or two before they use it again, because they're gonna know that I was here, and yeah, they're gonna know I was down here. Smell my scent where I was hanging out, bent down for long, you know. So it might take them a few nights before they hit this trail. All right, guys, we set up another nice one here. We got this little trail here they're coming through. I bent this spice bush down, stuck it under here. Then I tied my snare. I've got that lock, little wire there holding the lock up. I added a couple stickers on the sides, and I got him wired to this tree. Now this one, if he gets caught, he's gonna wrap around this tree and he'll be dead by the time I get here. They call that like a kill post or something. Yeah, I think if they have something they can tie themselves up in, they're probably gonna be dead. If you have a post or a small tree nearby, they'll wrap around it and it'll kill them. Now this tree here, I'd careful. This is a pretty decent sized spice bush, and it's alive, so it'll hold him. But you don't want to. I wouldn't go much smaller with something, you know. They could end up ripping it out, you know, and then your catch get away. Here I got this one tied off. You can double up your trapper wire to give your wire to hold it up some more strength, so it doesn't fall over. You can wrap it around itself. We got it coming right into that lock. And then you want to keep, I try to keep it about hand high off the ground. And then here, they didn't take this trail last night, I don't think, but this is where the other one, he was coming up this way and this way. I had two intersecting ones, came right to here, right out through here. So might pick them up on this. Here's our last one. I like this one. Look at this. There's a lot of trails coming through here. Really pinched down. I feel good about this one. If you're setting up trail cameras on your traps for coyotes, they seem to, about every other coyote, well, I don't know, a lot of them seem to worry about it though. That camera will kick on, you can tell they see that infrared. They look right at the camera and take off. So some of them don't care. I've got some coyotes coming in and they'll eat right in front of the camera. But other ones are more spooked by it. I haven't had any problems with bobcats being spooked by a trail camera, but they seem to don't pay them any attention. But yeah, so that makes it kind of hard. Now, probably if I would put it up higher in a tree instead of down at their ground level, that might help out too. Put it up high and aimed it down so it's not in their line of sight, but I didn't do that today. All right, trappers, well, we didn't have no luck this morning on the snares, probably because we were down here yesterday so much, setting up all the snares. But it's a matter of time. You know, the longer the snares sit out, the more likely they are they're come running down a trail and pick one up. So, you know, we'll leave these out and my scent will dissipate. You know how I said I stayed back a little bit where I could watch them from, or, you know, check them from a little bit back where I'm not right up on them. You know, my scent take a day or two to go away, and these coyotes they'll end up getting caught up in it. But that's it, just consistency. You know, trapping coyotes are smart. You know, I'll pick coons and possums up, and on the very first night, no problem at all. But foxes too, and coyotes, and bobcats, they'll come right away very first night. But the foxes and canines, they got a real good nose. They can, you know, sometimes it takes a couple days before they ease up and come on into it. So that's it. Just, you know, if you can find yourself, if you shoot a deer or find somebody else's deer carcass, or find a roadkill that you can take and put somewhere, and then leave it out for a little bit, and then if you don't get snow, you know, you'll see the different trails. And that's another thing, looking at these trail cam videos, the coyotes that come to this carcass, they'll come in and eat, and then they'll run. You can see them in the background. They're just pacing back and forth, running through all the different paths. So it's not like they're just taking one path in and one path out. They're just running all through this brush. I think it's when they're taking turns eating or something. You know, there'll be one coyote, you'll see the other one in the background running around, then another coyote will come to the carcass. So last night they didn't come. It's probably because we were down here so long, but all right, well, good luck. Hope this helps.